Hi everyone, so I'm going to show you today how to make this card. So this I did as a 6x6 version around Christmas time, I think it was, and it's called a secret pop-up panel card. So you've basically got a card, you open it up, and then inside you've got this little panel that pops up like that, and you can put a little greeting on it, or you can cut an aperture out or whatever. And then I've done it so you've got space to write here. I think on the square one I didn't do that. I think on the square one you had to write on the back. I'm not quite sure. You could actually write on here. There's lots of different options you could do with this really, but it all folds down because that folds down flat like that, so then it will fit in an envelope for a 5x7 card. So the papers I used today were from my digital kit. It's this Rose Garden kit. I'm still, at time of filming, trying to get this sorted out on Amazon, and I'm trying to sort out other options as well, so bear with me. But it is available as a digital kit for those of you who can do digital kits. So it's available on drkcrafts.co.uk, and also it's also available on my Ko-fi page as well. So both those two places you can download the digital kit. So you get in them, obviously this is what the 8.5 by 8.5 pad will look like. So you'll get an A4 kit. So you will have a whole sheet full of all these little sentiments, and obviously you'll see them. I've done a little split screen of them all when you go to have a look, you know, at the thing. And then you've got a whole page of roses. Obviously you're not going to get the colours, this is just for the paper pad, but you've got like check, and you've got roses, you've got little kind of, you know, prints, more florals, more checks, and I've got like obviously like this main three colours running through, and then I've just tried to sort of mix it all up. Anything like that you see, that's just where I've cut off cuts where the pattern's not lining up. That's just because I've cut an off cut. I've cut bits out. And then we've got roses, and a nice burgundy kind of print, and then a lovely, I love this one. So yeah, so I did it with Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and just general really. I mean, you can use it for anything, but I just thought particularly Mother's Day and Valentine's, it works really well. So yeah, so that is the card for today. So let's get into it. So for this card, you're going to need a base card that is 7 by 10, and you're just going to score it at 5 inches. So if you've got a card blank that's 5 by 7 already, you can go ahead and use that. So we can just fold that, score that and fold that, like that. And then you also need a piece of base card that is 4 inches by 9.5. And on this one, along the 9.5 inch edge, you're going to score at 6 inches, 7 inches, 8 inches, and 9 inches. And then this one, you're just going to mount and fold all of your score lines. And then what you want to do is on the little 1/2 inch tab here, you're just going to go ahead and add some red tape, or you can add some liquid glue if you want. Anything that's strong is fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, so basically what's going to happen is we're going to fold it along this line here. So if we turn that over, everything below here, so that little tab is folding over like that. So if we just take the backing off of this, I'm going to take the whole thing off, fold it over, and just stick it down. So that sticks down flat. So obviously then when it pops up to make the box like that. So now we just need to decorate and put the two pieces together. Okay, so excuse the sunshine, but I don't want to shut it out because it's nice light, nice light on the desk. So you're going to need 3 pieces of matte card, and these measure 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And then you also need 1 piece of white that's 4.5 by 6.5, and 2 pieces of pattern that's 4.5 and 6.5. Now, because my mat is white, that's why I've only got 1 piece of white. I haven't got another piece of white. And then what we're going to do is one of your pieces is going to go on the front, and the other pattern piece is going to go here. And then this is where your white piece will go, where you'll put your sentiment. You can have pattern if you want to. So on my 6x6 one, I don't think I had a big white panel here. I think I did it differently. You could have it on the pop-up bit if you wanted to, or you could write on the back. But I decided for this one, I'm actually going to put it here. So I'm going to go ahead now and just stick these pieces down. Okay, so you should end up with that. So then what we want to do is take this piece here, and on the front here, so obviously this is going to be the box that's behind, on the front piece just there, you need a matte piece that is 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, and a pattern piece that's 3.5 by 5.5. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. So that's what you end up with. So now we're going to go ahead, just going to push that down like that, and if we turn it over, this top rectangle here, that's where we need to put our either red tape or glue. I'm going to go with glue. So put a bit of glue on there, or red tape, whatever you're using, and then you take your panel, you make sure it's sort of flat, how it is going to be in the when it's folded flat, and you want to put it so that it's central left and right, and so that it lines up with the top and it lines up with the bottom, because you don't want it popping over the top or over the bottom. It needs to be nice and central in the middle there. And then when it's dry, you can just kind of pop it up, and that's how it will be when it's up. So that's your side profile of it. And then we just need to go ahead and decorate on here. So I've got a couple of the sentiments from the kit. So I'm going to have a with love on here, and the Happy Mother's Day is going to go on the front. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick that down. You could obviously put it with some tape, if you know, with some silicone glue if you wanted to, but I'm going to go straight because you want it to be as flat as you possibly can. Otherwise, it's going to stand up on the card itself. And as I said, if you wanted to make, you could make that pattern. You could make this like a top folding card that you put your message in. You could really, you know, do what you want. But I'm going to stick this one on here. The other thing as well, you could cut an aperture in here, which I still haven't done yet. You could cut an aperture and have something behind. That's another option. So it's just quite a nice little thing there. And then on the front here, I'm going to go ahead and add my Happy Mother's Day, and I think I might make this one stand up a little bit, because I was going to have some, like a little cascade of something going out the side. I might just do some leaves or something. So I think I will put that on pads. So I've got these little rosebuds, so I'm going to use these. These are actually Creolese dye, and we're going to use these just coming out from here. So there you have your finished card, and obviously you could decorate up however you want to decorate it, but I quite like it. I like this little secret pop-up pouch. I do think doing an aperture in it would be good. And then as I say, if you want to, you can make this pattern as well and write on the back if you wanted to. But yeah, so that's how I did it. So the I've already mentioned about the pattern papers. They're my own ones, they're my own digital kit. So you can get the digital kit on DRK Crafts or also on Ko-fi. So they're the two places to get Rose Garden. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.